Eh. Oh, the science of deduction. I completed this? I had no clue when I did this. Thank you. Pretty cool. What the hell? Let's just press skip and ignore that none of this ever happened. What the hell was that? What the fuck? What do I even unlock with this, man? This is like that. I don't know, man. This this game in a Titan spot. Yeah, that's the one I need to do now. It should be the pretty self-explanatory Titan hard fight. For the people wondering why we have killed Garuda and why we are now at Titan, I can explain that very easily. I was in queue for an hour last time trying to complete that quest, and I was not gonna have a repeat of that. So I decided to do the quest when I had free time, which funnily enough was 20 minutes before I had to go to the dentist. So I kind of had to like lock in there. It was pretty stressful. Luckily, it didn't get wiped or anything like that, so we got to the dentist on time. Anything else here? Whirl of a time. No, in a Titan spot. That is there. DP there. Damn, I'm down 2k gil? I really DP'd a lot trying to find that quest, didn't I? Even though I could have just clicked here. Completely forgot about that, if I'm gonna be honest. Okay, so we go in the mines. Yes, in that little corner. Okay. We can do that. And then we can start, I think, the last part of A Realm Reborn. Not actually 100% sure about that. Oh, this isn't open. The game will force you to the long way. The long way. Okay, like this. In here. Okay, perfect. That's how easy you can do it. You just fly in. Yeah, the naval heart. There. Let's see how long this will take now. It's still pretty early in the evening. Well, no, it isn't. But for unemployed people, it's still pretty early in the evening. See? See? That's how you do it. Instantly got a tick. Who are you? Level 100 guy in full. That's insane! 1000 and a bit defense? Bro typed looking for group. No, someone typed looking for group. Just randomly. Okay. It's an option. Uh, nope, no one's in there. Oh. I'm typing! I'm typing! I'm typing! I'm so sorry, team. I'm so sorry. Okay. There. Okay. I'll be honest. Did not realize that it did that. Boulder bomb? Do we have to kill these? Anyone know what the fuck is happening? Don't think so. Okay. Okay. Well. Let's see how this is gonna go. I think you're no clue what we're like supposed to do here. I mean a stone. What the fuck? Like, what? Zero clue, brother. Zero clue. Let's just put the GG in the bag and ignore it. Greed. Greed. Am I the only one pressing greed? What do you think the point is of the greed button? You're supposed to hit it when you're greedy. Mr. Greedy. Like, I have this, for example. What? Okay, that looks sick as fuck. Compared to what the hell I have. But it's okay. So, can I do the main quest now? Yeah, I can. There, that's how you do it. Don't ask me what he did. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Pretty sure, like, me and the other tank messed up a lot of mechanics there. But that's no worry. Let's just complete the MSQ like we are meant to do. If you're wondering, yeah, I forgot the story. I'm gonna give it a buck. I have no clue what's that. I think like the queen or something is gonna step down of Ul'dah. I am most eager to address the Askian threat. However, we dare not neglect our other pressing concerns. We both know full well that Saint Shiva will not be the last primal we face, and our relationship with Ishgard is still tenuous at best. To think that the resolution of the primal threat was once the sole priority of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Some days I wonder if it was wise for us to take on so many other responsibilities. No. Lest you forget, antecedent, the Scions need not shoulder the burden alone. We're not the Crystal Braves established for this very reason. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I think that the amount of times the Crystal Braves are like being mentioned and stuff, I think it's gonna go bad, but I'd... True. We are presented with multitude of problems. However, we have all the resources we need to address them in turn. Erdi, in particular, is ever a steadying hand, who I trust will continue to support the Braves. To what do we owe the pleasure? Have there been further developments regarding the situation in Ul'dah? As expected, the Immortal Flames have been struggling to cope with the revelation that one of their highest ranking officers was a Garlean agent. Suffice to say, Teledeji Aladenji and his monetarist ilk have wasted no time in attempting to turn the situation to their advantage. Coupled with ongoing unrest, the Flames are finding themselves hard-pressed. Plainly, General Raban needs our help, and I will direct the Crystal Braves to offer what support they can. If I am to stay abreast for the latest developments and issue effective orders, however, I cannot afford to waste time traveling back and forth. And so, for the foreseeable future, I think it will be best for me to remain in Ul'dah, unless you have any objections. None whatsoever. You have matters here well in hand. Moon Brightat's research is proceeding as planned. So she tells me, though I'm not familiar with the details. Urianger is pouring over his stones at the walking sands, and the others are contributing in their own ways. Waking sands, not walking sands. Alas, the key problem, how to form an ethereal blade at will, remains unsolved. Nevertheless, it is only a matter of time. Erdi, while we focus on the task, mayhaps you could assist Alphinaud and the Braves. Yes? It would do much to restore faith in the Immortal Flames if the Warrior of Light was seen working on their behalf. Never forget that your esteemed status allows you to act in ways that those more tightly bound organizations and nations cannot. As ever, I implore you to do so. Not that your response was ever in doubt, but I humbly thank you once more for aiding our cause. Now then, there are preparations I must attend to before my departure, such as receiving Ryol's latest report. He has proven to be quite skilled at gathering information others wish kept secret. Hence why I placed him under my direct command and ordered him to investigate Ul'dah riots. When you are finished here, join me outside. Depending on what he has to say, I may soon have a favor to ask. If there are any developments on our front, I shall inform you at once in the usual fashion. W, ma'am. And so it begins. I say the end, like I'm not supposed to still do like a raid and stuff. This is not the end. Oh, it's eye patch guy. Pleasure as always, Erdi. You'll be escorting the commander to Ul'dah, I take it? Actually, I had another task in mind for her. If you would be so kind as to repeat the report for her behalf. Right then. Me and mine've been making inquiries into the source of the weapon, what found their ways into refugee hands a way back. So it happens we caught wind of something promising. A rather large purchase of sharp and pointy things by a black marketeer holding hold it up near High Bridge. I doubt that this man would have secured such a quantity of weapons if he did not already have clients waiting. Clients that, for whatever reason, would prefer for this transaction to remain secret. Brings to mind that merchant what caught an arrow while talking to Verity, don't it? Generous fellow he was, doling out swords and spears to the downtrodden and disgruntled. Which isn't to say that his clients have the same mischief in mind, but if you want to be sure, might be prudent to intervene before they collect their goods, savvy? Please, please stop the accent. I can't. Seizing the weapons before they fall into the wrong hands would be for the best. However, if we strike at the appointed hour, we might capture the black marketeer as well as his client. What say you, ready? Yeah, sure. Then it is settled. Rendezvous with Captain Ilbert at Highbridge and intervene when the exchange takes place. Now then, if you would excuse me, I must leave for Olda. I expect good tidings. I also expect good tidings. Gonna keep it a buck. I have no clue if like good tidings is something you say about the weather or a trip. I don't actually know. My honest guess though would be a trip. Good tidings being have a good trip. Mm. It's crazy. I remember doing quests here. I even streamed these quests, I'm pretty sure. I want to say we're going fast, but with me reading all of the cutscenes and stuff, you're like totally not going fast. And this being a very long patch note thingy. Like it's pretty crazy. What the fuck? I hear myself. Oh. Freaked myself out. What the hell am I doing? It's like these crystals are aetheryte, is like my guess. Which makes this like a very aetheryte rich place. Think about it. The moment I still only do have one goat though. And like my one goat is Hoshford something something. Like the lord of that you know, the lord of that place in Dragon something. In Cortes in he's Providence. Camp Dragonhead. See, no, I wasn't that off. I wasn't that off. Bam. Damn, another one. With Guild Wars 3 being announced, I really wonder if maybe I remember the game wrong. Because I remember that you're basically locked into every single attack you do. You know? You want to do an attack, but you can't because you're locked. And I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, it doesn't feel like that's good. I remember playing the game I think for 10 hours and I didn't touch it after that because I just didn't like the combat. I don't understand. What's this all about? Okay. Seems like someone is in trouble in here. Did he just kill a random dude? Ilbert? um, as you can see, this is a fine mess. When I tried to restrain him, he drew a hidden blade and lashed out. Before I could disarm him, one of my subordinates panicked, and this is the result. How foolish of me to underestimate the bastard, and to bring an inexperienced recruit. Commander level you will be most disappointed. Bro, what? Where's his blade? Damn it all, a golden opportunity wasted. And so the SID clients, though we know not how, they slipped past our perimeter. At present, the first is currently tracking a party at Duskquiet sellswords we suspect may be them. Would that we could have enlisted the aid of the Immortal Flames or the Brass Blades. Alas, we're here to aid them. They're in no position to aid us. Well, at the very least, we have secured the weapons. Yet, even that accomplishment is lacking, for the information we received indicated a massive shipment, and this is anything but. How insanely sus is that? Yo, he suddenly pulled out a weapon, and like, I coincidentally brought a very dumb recruit that killed him. That isn't even here. And of course they escape our perimeter. Brother, I don't believe shit of that. What the fuck? Did he just kill him in cold blood for the love of the game? I'm not sure. Like, that may actually be what happened. Maybe Ilbert is actually a bad guy. Maybe my own grand company is infected. That would be funny, especially after like the whole speech that the noble guy did. Like, oh, we don't have to worry about that. We are way better than them. Well, do I just buy the is there any point? Oh, let me see. I kind of want to wait for the body armor because I don't want to wear this body armor. I know that's a little bit stupid, but I don't like it. Oh, I should have TP'd. It is what it is. This is a weird city, man. I'm not gonna lie. You just have strippers dancing on the street. You think the loyal housemaid is still standing up there? Like that guy? Ah, it doesn't seem like it. Here. That's the box you needed. What the fuck? There's a rainbow on my wall. Okay then. A gift of weapons from a certain black marketeer. Courtesy of Captain Ilbert, you say? Understood. Once we've catalogued the contents, I'll have them delivered to the Hall of Flames. This cannot be everything, can it? No, it isn't. Ryle stated with confidence that there would be a far greater quantity of weapons. A blatant falsehood. Clearly, Ryle is unfamiliar with the ways of Uldan merchants, who ever strive to present themselves as greater as they are. That seems such a shit as well. Like, what? We should be thankful that this information was not completely erroneous, and that we managed to achieve anything for it at all. It's still something worth celebrating, isn't it, Lieutenant? Besides, we've got more important things to worry about, like fighting those Guardians up north. There'll be no fighting if I have anything to say about it. Our orders are to stand watch, not to seek glory in battle. I don't trust this little shit. If you have no further need of us, then I shall take my unit to the Serleum processing plant. Plant. Time for the fort to earn their keep, eh? Fight well, Alian, for the freedom of all. Like instantly shitting on a fellow company member, I don't trust him at all. Excellent work as always, my friend. Rest assured that the immortal flames will hear your contribution. Until we meet again. Bro, aren't you part of my fucking company? Like, you're my bitch. Why are you doing yipping bad? Already, a word if it pleases you. So, fell, is this guy the liar, or it's the little shit? Not here. Look for me at the Sapphire Avenue Exchange. No need for whistling this time. Don't you worry. Now he wants me to like wants to spill the private beans to me? I don't know, man. Something inside of me tells me that like the blue crystal fuckers, like my company, they're completely gonna cook me. I don't know what it tells me, but what tells me that? Or what gives me the urge, but it's my headcanon. Thanks for indulging my requests. Few places better than a market for privacy. I find all the hustle and the bustle off commerce, means most conversations go unnoticed. I get to the point. The burning wall, when you and the captain interrupted the exchange. What happened? Tell me everything. Leave no detail out. It's gonna be difficult because, right. That's not quite how the first told it. These Duskwites they were chasing. Last word is that that we lost the trail. But you never saw him yourself? Not before the fighting started? And not after? Something ain't right. I don't know what it is, but I can feel it in my bones. I'm not daft enough to be misled by some merchant's drunken boasts. Our information was reliable, god damn it. I know he purchased those weapons. Hmm. As if I have never deciphered a moneylender's books or had to follow a transaction back to its source. Did plenty of that back when the Braves were getting started. Believe me, the commander wanted assurances that we weren't taking gil from the wrong sort of benefactors. Of course, these days the money flows like water, and the first and third get the shiniest new toys. And the second? Forgive me, friend. I have a lot on my mind these days, and I appreciate you lending an ear. Right then, let's get back to it. Uh, he may be correct. Eric, can you hear me? It is Staturo. Your presence is urgently requested at the Rising Stones. Please come and see me as soon as you're available. Why wouldn't Minfilia just call me then? Okay, then I guess. Um, Rising Stones. I can go there. Sorry. Hmm. Okay, Tadaru. What do you have to tell me? The Rising Chorus. Tadaru seems eager to escort you to the Solar. What the fuck? That's a bone dragon, bro. Okay. I'm guessing they made progress on the stone then to capture the Askians. Okay, yeah. Bro, they're saying 10 times more than my subtitles. I have called this out over 10 times already. But it's really annoying. Sorry. Like whales. they, they use frequencies above our ears. So it's headcanon. Okay. I thought that was already in my plan. Guess I was wrong. I thought it was already my plan to go help him. Okay. Oh. Forgive me if I state odds which you already know, but I would ensure that you understand the nature of your destination. As Urianger stated, what we now call the Keeper of the Lake is a wreckage of the Agrius, former flagship of the Imperial fleet, and the corpse of the worm responsible for its destruction. 15 years ago, as a next step in his campaign to subjugate Eorzea, Gaius von Balzar attempted to seize control of Mordona. So massive was his force that although his victory was a foregone conclusion, but an unlikely ally came to Eorzea's aid that day. Midgardsormr, a legendary guardian of Silvertear Falls, burst forth from beneath the waters of the lake and led a host of dragons against the Garlean airship overhead. And what would later become known as the Battle of Silvertear Skies, the Great Worm felled countless airships before engaging the Agrius. In the ensuing struggle, the flagship's Ceruleum engines failed, and it tumbled into the lake below. Yet, this victory came at a great cost, for the explosion which followed claimed the life of the Great Worm as well. The same explosion transformed Silvertear Falls into the desolate wasteland it is today, draining the lake of its waters and crystallizing aether for miles around. Yet a remnant of the lake remains, and at its center a constant reminder of that fateful day long ago. In accordance with Sir Emeric's wishes, our Doman allies have been standing watch over the Keeper of the Lake. It would be wise to speak with them before investigating the wreckage yourself. I can do that. Be careful, my friend. We know not what dangers await you within. Now then, let us not neglect our own tasks. There is much to be done and precious little time to do it. Exactly, Minfilia, exactly. I wonder how long she will stay relevant. Maybe a weird question, but it's like a lot of MMOs kind of just kill their main characters off pretty often. You have like a couple of core characters that never, die basically. For example, Anduin, Rin, in WoW, and Sylvanas, and Khadgar, and Thrall. Like those guys, we all know they're never gonna die, Jaina, even. They're all okay. But you also have like really big characters that they killed. Like Varian Rin, for example. Very good one. Um Lord strike me down, do I have to name another one, which is pretty difficult. Uther. Uther is also dead. Well, most of the options would be paladins, of course. The people that died the most seem to be paladins. Vol'jin also died, which is a good example. Uh, Hellscream, Garrosh Hellscream, and Gromash Hellscream, both are dead. You're in luck, miss. I was about to send word to Reverend Stall about the Garleans. Of late, I've seen small airships, likely from Castrum Sentry, come and go from the Keeper of the Lake. Though I cannot say for certain at this distance, I believe they may be salvaging something from within the wreckage. The Castrum supply lines have been cut for some time, and I'd wager they are desperately in need of spare parts and other equipment. Mm-hmm. So it's true then, the Ishgardians honestly fear the worm might arise again. So worm is a quote unquote dragon, but it doesn't have like limbs and only has wings. That's my guess what a worm is. Oh, it's actually in front of me. It is indeed a snake with wings. Easier said than done, given the creatures which inhabit the wreckage and the aforementioned Garleans who won't take too kindly to your presence. They're sure to fire upon an airship, so I'd advise a more stealthy approach. Take this boat and a few of your comrades to the base of the Agrias, then climb to the top. That's the only viable approach, I'd say. You want me to do a dungeon? Seems like it. I'll do the Keeper of the Lake for you. I'll do it. You never know how long. It's always faster with other people. There. Pretty quick group, if you ask me. Meow, meow, meow. Instance portal reverted to default. What the fuck? Can you not? The Keeper of the Lake. Okay, well, that's the wrong button, but may God strike me down. What does it matter? Why do I have a feeling one guy is dealing way more damage than the rest? Maybe I'm schizo. Ha say ha. This will be fine. This will be fine. Was it smart of me to pull those extra guys? Probably not. Do I care enough? No. Look at this treasure cover here. What the fuck is that? His shift was stuck. If that's supposed to like ring a bell or something for me, it's like, oh, he wasn't doing this because his shift was stuck. Then I'm sorry, brother. I'm not the type of person. I have no clue what you're on about. Huh. Well, that seems to be a party white. Um. There's some red nukes. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. Heavy swing. I'll pop a D. I'll pop a defensive for ya. Okay. Well, there. Perfect. Oh, cutscene or something? Nope, no cutscene. The Magitech terminal. Okay, I guess. Okay. Is it something we have to kill? Seems like it. Okay. It's the first time I've ever seen anyone play that gun class. And it looks pretty stupid. Boys. Boys, can you guys like... Okay. Like, I'm pretty sure you are supposed to hit them in the back, no? Maybe I'm wrong. Okay. I keep getting the same fucking buff on me. Oh, that's a persistent damage thingy. Ooh, okay. Oh shit, okay, I get it, I get it. What the fuck, bro? What an annoying ass boss. What the hell, stand still. Now. Okay. Well, we got it. And I leveled up. Pass, 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 pass. Okay. Okay. Trust me, brother, we will reach the place you want to reach. Even if it takes a little bit longer. Trust me. You will get there. Um, okay. That works. Loyal Dragonfly. A random ass necklace has been added to the loot list. Okay. I think it's raining immensely hard suddenly. I don't really mind, but it's something to take note of, I guess. Because I may have to close my window then. You know? Okay. You arrived at the top of the dome. It's not GG, it seems like, because no one typed it. I guess the worm is still alive. Aura? Remember mortal and fear me. Okay. Okay. Kinda had a brain lag there, not gonna lie. Something. What? What do we have to do? I guess this is just a take note moment. Like, keep in mind these enemies exist. Know what I mean? Disgust. Okay, bro. Fuck you too, I guess. Okay, I don't stand on the outside now, I guess. Okay. This luckily... Oh. Okay, bro. Okay, bro. Okay. Let's go on him. On the fool. It's probably defensive. Just like to be sure, I guess. Oh. Holy. I that would have cooked me. Not gonna lie. I would not have known that that was a group thingy. Like multiple instances of damage. I keep it back. Okay. Well, let's pop this. Shall we? No clue of anything of substance is happening. Doesn't seem like it. Like Phantom Kin again. Like he's just repeating the same useless move. Alright, that's it. Think that's a GG. I somehow got them. What the fuck? I think everyone passed on them is my guess. What the fuck? How much dog shit do I have in my inventory now that I cannot use at all? A lot. Like vitality. Like what's what is it compared to what I have? This is just worse. That's basically all that I'm getting from this. Well, I can always just press this and see if it recommends me anything, but no, it does not. Holy, it's getting cold suddenly. What the fuck? Oh. Oh, I think the fact that I have the crystal thingy is important because I heard Heidelin. Yeah, exactly what he said, brother. Exactly. He's telling us to pack it up and live a normal life. That's crazy. Okay. So I'm not gifted but chosen. What the fuck is the difference? What? What the fuck does it even mean? Oh? He fucking killed me? He placed a bubble in me? What the fuck's happening? What is he doing? Okay, yeah. Crystal Schlitzel. I really locked in for this. I think that's Ifrit's crystal, if I'm not mistaken. It died. I know, the crystals are dying. And nah, the platform is also dying. Okay. That's, I think, bad. Okay. Did he like break my connection with Hylian or something? That's cooked, bro. That's like it's like leaving someone tied up to a tree and saying, I wasn't gonna kill you, like the bear that lives here is. Yeah, he did. What the fuck? That's fucked up, man. Come on, man. The fuck, a little odd dragon. Okay. What does that have to do with this situation? So he broke my link with Hylian, and now he's in his little dragon form, and he's gonna accompany me. What the fuck? Weird shit happening in the universe of Final Fantasy, not gonna lie. Did he basically just tell me that I'm not cut out for this and that I'm reaching beyond my pay grade? Or like, what is this? Come on, man. I was doing so well. I fucked you up as well. Okay, do this to me. Absolutely zero clue what just happened. You may summon Midgard somewhere by selecting the corresponding entry within your minion guide and the character in the main menu. He became a minion? Okay. Yeah. Okay, give me a second. Need to hit the bathroom. Alright. Sorry, got a little caught up doing absolutely nothing. I'm not gonna lie. Kind of just started staring in front of me. Alright. Let's talk with Elfinod. Let's inform him of what we've done and what has become of me. Like, isn't this so weird? Like, nope, nope, nope. Like, I'm sure as hell that I have a quest here that I should be able to turn in. But doesn't seem like it. Delivery Moogle. Like Judgment Bolts and Lightning, where are you? You're in the Black Shroud, right? Like I have, for example, I can see that one at least. Wait. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4. You can only see the ones on your 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I only see 5 on my map at a given time? Nope, nope, nope. You can see way more. It's not that. It's not that. The Rising Chorus. Alright, what are we gonna get? Is Miniphilia like gonna freak out? Like, oh my god, you don't have your blessing anymore? That's what's gonna happen, right? You converse with Midgar Summer? I swear, were anyone else to make such a claim, I would regard it with considerable skepticism. But I'm the fucking goat. Are we to understand that the Worm Lord did not perish and has in sooth lain dormant these past 15 years? Yeah. Less a resurrection and more a rejuvenation, for he who dwelleth in eternity, years passing as moments. Sure, bro. Though his words were ambiguous at times, one statement left little room for interpretation. My people have heard the song, Ishgard shall burn. Clearly an attack is imminent. We must share this information with Sir Aymeric immediately. However, we dare not divulge your conversation with Midgarsummer in its entirety. To even acknowledge that you heard the voice of Dravanian is a grave but necessary risk. Lest we forget, men have been executed as heretics for declaring as much. For your own protection and for the sake of our tenuous relations with Ishgard, the truth cannot leave this room. Bruh. As for how we shall present our revelation to Sir Americ's emissary, you may leave that to me. Pray remain here for now. Okay, can we like talk about my blessing being cooked then, please? Because that's important. Is this something you're not telling us, Hardy? You seem different somehow. It's almost as if you're missing something important. Yeah, I am. 12 orphaned. Midgar Summer stripped you of the blessing of light? Are you alright? How do you feel? I'm fine, bruh. Fine. I see. It is a relief to hear that you are otherwise unharmed. It beggars belief that any being could possess the power to deprive you of her blessing. Midgar Summer made mention of a covenant, did it not? One of the ancient myths regarding Silvertear Falls states that when the water came into existence, so did the great worm. Althik and Naimea, brother Time and sister Fate, decreed that Midgar Summer even watched over the source, from which all water and magic was said to flow. I wonder, what if this was a covenant of which he spoke, and 'twas not the gods with whom he treated, but Hydaelyn herself? Well, if he is watching over you as he claims, mayhaps you will have an opportunity to ask. Let us keep this matter to ourselves. I do not wish to burden our friends needlessly. Yeah, communication is totally not like the most important part in an organization. Of we forgot. And here's a little tricky. Art thou a pawn or master of thy fate? I'm actually a master. What hast thou wrought by thine own hands, mortal? Bro. What does it even mean, man? You can't come in front of me, call me a fucking slave, and then just drop some old Victorian English on me. I'm not Shakespeare, man. I have no clue what that means. Did he just tell me that I fucked up myself? Then why are you guys panicking if this is a normal ass thing? Yeah, this happens yearly, bro. So like, that's why we're scared. Like, well, that makes no sense. I'm trying to put my keyboard up again. There. I used to even have my keyboard like fully on the maximum angle. Wait, how did I play back then? That's actually not that big of a difference, I realize. Maybe I'll... It doesn't matter in the slightest. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Speak with someone. Okay, where is she? She's here, next to Hori Balder and Coltonet, who I absolutely mugged in a 1v1. 2v1 even. Yeah, turn this on, please. Did I not turn it on? Okay. We're Pokemoning. Using Pokemon tactics. Understandable. Still find it weird that she wears a helmet over her eyes. Bro's gonna do a pop quiz. What a guy. Yeah, that's it's a bit much. What if we just use ourselves? Like someone just sacrifices themselves. It's like a good plan, no? Or it's people. Does she know? You want to tap the crystals. Yeah. No clue what malmis in terms of measurements. You okay? This reminds me of like the Bluetooth soda prank. Cause how are you gonna do this? It doesn't make a lot of sense now, does it? Okay. Well, a siphon is something, I guess. It's not really. No, do not. Alfino. Okay. Okay. No. That's a whole lot of yapping. Ew. Yeah, exactly. Your duties take you to the northern Talahan, do they not? Yeah. We too must say our farewells to the rising stones for the time. Flahmin travels to Ulda, and we shall serve her as her escort. At my daughter's behest, I can go to contact certain old acquaintances in the Gilded City. We are beset on all sides by civil unrest and imperial machinations, threatened by primals and troubled by dragons. We need all the allies we can muster. Many of my friends hold positions of power, you see, and it is my hope that they can be convinced to aid the Scion's cause. If past events have taught us anything, then we know that Eorzea must present a united front or we shall fall. How extraordinary that my little Asilia is involved in such far-reaching affairs. I am proud I might now stand at her side not only as her mother, but also as a colleague. A colleague with influential connections, but I fear that Ulda has become a place of danger even for one so familiar with the streets. Bah! Woe betide the Black Guard, but that so as much glares in your direction, my lady. Yeah, sure, bro. I shall be well protected, it seems. Shall we be on our way then? What the fuck? Oh. Wrong buttons. Northern Thailand. Okay. Pew. Where do you want me to be? Here, Wilfred. What's up, buddy? Commander Levinier sent word that you'd be coming. A veteran of your talent is most welcome. Not that I don't think we can handle the situation, mind you. I've learned a trick or two since that disaster with Amalja. But returning to the task at hand, the flames reconnaissance. Reconnaissance? No clue. Scouting. The Flame Scouts have reported Imperial soldiers assembling at Roban's Push. Such a force is likely interested in only one thing, getting their hands on the resources found here at the processing plant. The Gorleans could begin marching at us anytime. Briefs speak with Lieutenant Edelstein, and we might coordinate our counter strategy. In the meantime, I will inform the others that you have arrived. No doubt it'll be a welcome tidings. Okay. I'm really wondering when the game will force me to do Crystal Tower. Because I still have no clue. Glad to have you here with us, Erdy. As I'm sure Lieutenant Edelstein has explained, the Guardians have deployed a small force from Castrum Meridium. Their main column assembles to the north near Dalmund's Talons, but we've also spied several squads attempting to conceal themselves on the approach to the west. The guy that I don't trust for shit is here again. They wish you to rush forward and commit to battle with the main column, leaving the detached force free to raid the plant and pillage supplies. Not much of a strategy, but these are desperate men. Captain Ilbear. Greetings, Scion. I understand the commander bid you and your fellows. Come lend a hand to the braves. With such mighty heroes at its disposal, the fort should have little trouble contending with odds the Guardians might throw at them. But even you cannot be everywhere at once. The third was getting restless holed up in Ulda, so I marched them out here to fill any holes in the plan's defenses and add their numbers to the counterattack. The reinforcements are welcome. We've enough soldiers now to divide our own forces and safely engage the enemy far beyond the walls. It would be best to avoid staging a battle anywhere near this much ceruleum. Let's take this fight to the Garleans. A wise course indeed. I shudder to think of the consequences should any of these storage tanks be exposed to fire. If there are no objections, the Scions shall join the fort and give battle to this main column. You're with the third then, Warrior of Light. Your job will be to intercept these squads hiding out in the west and prevent them from reaching the processing plant. When you're ready to proceed, report to Lieutenant Yu Yu Hayes. His scouts should have a rough idea of where the Imperials have concealed themselves by now. Yeah, I don't like you, bro. Also don't like Yu Yu Hayes. Right. Okay. So yeah, I guess this counts as a hiding spot. That's it? No. Nope. Defeat the next one. Okay. Earth Sprite, fuck you. Well, you're dead now. Hope it is worth it. Right, I did it. Okay. Edelstein. Unlucky name, not gonna lie. In this day and age, the Steins don't have the best reputation. An invited Askian from Moonbright as well-being. What the fuck does that have to do with it? But okay, sure. Seems like we're gonna get ganked by an Askian. And since Moonbrighta isn't feeling too well, something is telling me she's either gonna like die beforehand or she's gonna like sacrifice herself. Who fucking knows? He has such a cool axe compared to mine. Yeah, the small matter of forging our blade. Man, my fucking shirt is too small. It's really annoying me, not gonna lie. Oh, and Askian is here. Does that surprise you? They're like basically gods. Okay. Did you get a tattoo without knowing what it is? Okay. Bruh. That's insane. Absolutely no idea. True. True. Yeah, it's gone, bro. I have the power of a dragon now. The staff in the hideout? Maybe. What? What does that have to do with it? Yeah, it's the staff of, our organization, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Master Luzua. It can be arranged, don't worry. What the fuck? What? No, I don't want to have a convo with you. Bam. Return to the Rising Stones. Okay, you cannot TP while moving, boys. My Chocobo does have a power of hovering completely still in the middle of the air. Isn't there another animal that's capable of doing that? Yeah, most hawks, can't they? You're here. Mas Louisois' staff is kept in the solar, isn't it? Quickly now. Yeah, Louisois' staff is indeed there, yeah. And it's gone. And it's gone. Oh. You too. It's voiced. There was no need for that. Yeah, I told you before, Minfilia, I lost my blessing. What are you on about? You know that. No quota means next rejoining. Does she know? Boom! Bro! GG. GG. Oh, absolute cannon. Okay, but that. Are you retarded? What do you think? He's gonna give you like the answer to that? What do you mean? This stone is just a normal stone. How is it gonna help you? And he's gonna be like, well, actually, this stone has the power to bring you back to life. So he dies. So I'm gonna grab it. No, of course he isn't. It's like, bro, I just want the stone. Okay, he does. He does just say it. Sorry. Okay, I didn't know your game in video. Meanwhile, she's dying on the floor. Yeah, we knew that as well. Okay. Oh yeah, that's also an option. Yeah, yeah. In whoop, and she's gone. See you later. How are you still alive? You got pierced by an absolute black hole beam. You're cooked. Okay. I guess I'm going in there. The chrysalis is now available. I guess you can do it with other people because it's in the duty finder. Or is it an AI only dungeon? Does it even exist? No, I don't think so, right? 2 tanks, 2 healers. No, it's a party thingy. That's weird. Did it not say? I don't know. It didn't even give me the option to do it with NPCs, as you can see. It's fully locked to that. It's on kind of annoying though, because we're getting late. You know, it's starting to become 2 a.m., which means we're starting to get into the. Even the guys that don't have a job are starting to think, it may be a little late, bro. It may be a little late. I have to wake up at 10 p.m. or something like that. For me, I fuck up my sleep schedule every single day, every single night. I think I slept through every single alarm I set again today. Set them at 2 a.m. Woke up at 5. Sorry, 2 p.m. Woke up at 5 p.m. I think I slept 8 hours probably, which is a normal amount of sleep. So it's not like that's the problem. It's when I slept. I really want to try to get my schedule back again to like what it will be like for school. But the thing is, if I do that, I will not be able to stream like at all. Or I would have to like find a new time to work out, which really isn't an option, no cap on a snack. Only option that I have is before dinner. Before dinner when I'm back from school. But if I'm gonna keep it a buck, that's not a nice time for me. Anyway, tomorrow or today we have 2 game shows. We have the Xbox game show and we have the PC gamer showcase. And I will, of course, be watching that. I will not be streaming it though. Because I'm not that I watched it with friends today, but it's like, you never know, maybe they'll show up. At 1 p.m. Eastern time. What time is that for me? That is 7 p.m. for me. Oh, that's really annoying. That's 1 p.m. Eastern time. That's the moment that I go to. Okay, no, it's 5 p.m. for me. Yeah, Eastern Daylight Time is 5 p.m. for me. Wait, no, what? What is his conversion? This is not correct. 6 hours ahead am I? So that's 7, yeah, okay, it is 7. And then 2 hours later is a PC gaming at 9. Holy, that's like my whole evening is gonna be cooked with gaming shows then. Okay. But like I kind of have to watch PC gaming showcase, even though there's not gonna be a good game on it, like already confirmed, because it's like presented by Day 9, and I like the guy. He's a very fun guy. For the Xbox game showcase, you never know. Maybe something will pop off. Don't think so. Okay. This guy do be a little weird acting like that. He also got this mark of Zelda on his face or some shit. And he produced a flashbang. I'll let you do the work, buddy. Double spark. Seems to be damage on the tank, nothing else. What the fuck, my guy? Am I brain dead? Are we supposed to... What the actual fuck are we supposed to even do, bro? Yo. He's casting double again. May the Lord know what that does. Triple. Spark. Wind damage over time. No, wait, that's that. End of days. Okay. Um. So like, what's the point in this thingy? Like, we have to grab those orbs. And my guess is... Are we doing it? Okay. Oh, I messed up. Well, it is what it is. Yeah. Is this a soak or is this not a soak? Okay. What the fuck? What's happening, bro? Yeah, sure. Actual weird was like, what the hell, bro? 100 stones. Neil Turtle and Boko Buggin. The 3 leaves in the party. Oh, there, his soul. Grab it, bro. Use the stone. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. Did you make an alt? Okay. I guess you made an alt. My goat. Oh, it's your main. I see, okay. I thought your other one was your main. What do you mean? Like, so, bro, you know what date I'm going to Disney. What are you on about? And it's like in less than 20 days, so I would call that soon. You forgot. I nah. 26th. The Friday the 26th. Holy, he's getting pokeballed. With a white stone. Yeah, yeah. In June, yeah, bro. Hello? Actual flashbang, please. Thank you. Yeah. Why? Did you want to do something that day or something? I don't think anything was planned. 3 days. And until and including Sunday. My long vacation is last week of August. I see, okay. I thought you were gonna go in July. Well, you have a lot of stuff planned though. Like you have a lot of trips planned, I think, don't you? Thought you were gonna like hike with two times already. Like once with one group, once with another group. Yeah, see, yeah, three things. Yeah, you have a busy schedule up ahead. I don't really. And the hike is the same thing. Okay, okay. She sacrificed herself, bro. Log the fuck in. Okay, okay. Mr. Worldwide. Yeah, yeah. Just sacrifice yourself, bro. We all know. We all know. Like you already have a hole in your stomach, so like you're dead anyways. So just at least contribute something. I think I'm at the final part of the first expansion. And I think there are 5 expansions or something like that. Yeah. Last time though, I was actually at the last part of that expansion. It just after that, there's like a separate main storyline, you know, of the updates that came out over the years to that expansion, which I'm in now. But I'm pretty sure I'm at the end. But like I will be having a raid soon in this game because you are required to complete a raid at a certain point to progress the main story. And I will not look up anything that you have to do of that raid. So it's a 25-man raid, and my ass will be doing absolutely no mechanic correctly. If the game doesn't teach me the mechanics well enough, then it's a bad game. That's my conclusion. You're cooked, bro. You're cooked. Is that the first Askian that has like ever died? Like I think we are the first people ever to kill an immortal. Look at us go. We fucked him up. Does anyone do it like that? There not being any sound effects though really is dragging this down. Yeah, this is not the first person that we've lost in the gang. It really isn't. And like, she locked in though at the end. So there's no need to like give a shit. No, I think it is on purpose. I hope. Wait. I just realized it doesn't seem like the the dialogue is transmitted to the stream. wait.
よともミーフィア大丈夫？ええ、私は大丈夫。
Chill. There weren't any sound effects, it's only voice acting, so you really didn't miss that much.
そしたらムーンブリだから石の家がアシエに狙われて危ないって連絡が入ってさ、みんなで慌てて戻ってきたんだ。
Not that guy.
お前も駆けつけていたんだな。
Speaking about yourself with that guy. Does he know?
それでムーンブリダはどこ？
Yeah,
詳
she's
しい
dead.
事情を聞かせてもらいたいのだけど。
Look, now they're all gonna be shocked. Okay, no, she isn't.
自分の命をエーテルに変えてアシエンを。
How are you still awake, by the way, at 2
全ての
a.m.?
命は
That's like crazy for you.
死してエーテルに帰る。その流れに逆らうのがアシエンなら、ムーンブリダはその流れを受け入れたのね。
What the fuck?
ねえ、
Okay.
このことウリエンジはもう知ってるの？
Mr. Late Night?
ウリエンジさん。
顛末は聞いておりました。月はかけ、正解の渚に消ゆ。さりとて。
Bro is like trying to aura farm here, like, oh, it doesn't affect me even.
暁の火を導かん。
A birthday party and a 25-minute drive. Condolences.
立派に果たしたのですね。
You should go for your motorcycle driving license. We can do it together.
シャーレアン本国において我が師ルイゾアに支持する同門でした。死は今と明日を生きる者のため知を用いよと教えました。その理想は知の集積者として歴史の観察者となるとする。
It doesn't matter.
シャーレアンではいた。それでもなお我が師が同志を募り、
Because like
エオルゼア救済のため
what's danger if not
ご存
just
知の通り
a limiter on yourself? Just lug the fuck in,
死
bro.
は
It's
旅立た
faster.
れ
You can like zoom
た神々
between
に愛され
cars.
し
Trust,
地を
trust.
救済するために第七霊祭を乗り越え神聖し得たのは我が死の功績
And I do drive a car. Why are you like shitting on me?
されど
I
シ
do
ャーレア
drive.
ン本国において
I have a
は
license,
自
brother.
ら
I have a
歴史に
license.
介入した死を堕落者と呼ぶ声も
Okay, the last time was that
シャーレアンの賢人たる
forced
務めを捨てたのだ
test thingy. That was the last time. But what does that matter?
死を
No,
信
it's
号
not
し
true.
てい
No, no,
ま
no.
した
The
が
last time was last year,
シャーレアンを
September.
去る際
Like
彼
last
女の
last
言葉を
school year,
残さなかった
September. But you know what that means? It means that I have my driving license for 2 years
心が揺れた
now,
のです
which means that if I run a red light or something stupid like that,
死が本
I,
当に務
I'm
めを
not
捨
like
て
a
たの
new
ではない
driver anymore. So the harsh rules don't apply to me anymore. Because it's the first 2 years.
捨てられたので
Are
は
they
ない
harsher on you? And now they aren't.
でも
Which means that
ルイ
now
沢様は
I can drive and get a speeding ticket
ええ
without losing my license, which is
エオル
amazing.
ゼアを守るという
Because I
形
already
で
know myself and I will get a
務め
speeding
を果
ticket.
たされた言葉を残さなかったのも己の定めを受け入れたがゆえ愛弟子に他なる道を示
Yeah, the
した
story
か
is
っ
pretty
たの
bad.
でしょうしかし
Yeah, yeah, I will
私が
actually
事
start
実を
driving more.
言葉にすれど
Now that
死の心までは
I won't get cooked
Moonbreaker
anymore, it will
届かない
actually happen.
私は
I would be
彼女が
driving way
エオルゼアに
more
とどまる
if
うちに
I had a
死の心を知らせ
automatic.
たかった
I would be driving way more if I had that shit. But I
そ
don't.
れだけが悔やまれてなりません
Because I'm really bad with a shifter, man. It's a lot of mental capacity for me, I'm not gonna lie. It's way too finicky for me. I'm not good at coordinating my feet and hands at the same time. I'm actually really bad at it.
真実とはかようにありと
Oh, I can buy your car for 2 grand. Holy the goat.
死との間に再びつながれし絆が彼女を静かな安息へと導いてくれる
I'll
でし
buy
ょ
a
う
mini. You see me like, do you see me driving a mini? Am I the type of
よか
guy
っ
for
たで
it?
すねムーンブリタ
No.
光の刃はまだ不安定な状態
They are really fast though, because it's the same
ムー
motor
ン
as a
ブリダさんが
BMW.
命をかけて
So like,
ア
I
シエ
don't
ン
know,
を消
maybe I
滅さ
can
せる
rock
方
it.
法を確立してくれた彼女のおかげで
It
私たちは
does.
前へと進むことができ
It
る
does. 10 liters, 100 kilometers?
絶対に無駄にはしない
Even on like their echo stands,
ミ
it
ンフィ
still
リ
does that.
ア私は砂の家に戻ります
Okay, yeah, you won't see me driving that shit
失わ
then.
れし友の命
Wait, it's an electric car.
私な
No,
り
I'm
のやり
stupid.
方で共に
The
いたい
mini I'm referring to is an electric one.
信じて待っていていた
So
だ
it
け
doesn't
ますか
consume any liters per 100 kilometers. It consumes megawatts or gigawatts.
それはきっと
I don't actually know.
ムーンブリダ
Megawatts
さんの
probably.
望みでもありますよろしくお願いします
Nah, probably gigawatts. Not that I will be getting that car, but like family member is selling one. And it's like, do you want it? Hey, I said gigawatts after that. Shut the fuck up. Like, it's probably gigawatts. Isn't it like a couple of gigawatts an hour? Is it not? Or is it amps? Giga amps. Then what the fuck is it? Mini? Fuck you mean ass? Kilowatts. Is that high? Wait, is that higher or lower than gigawatts? Or megawatts? Or am I using internet terms for something that has nothing to do with it? Is megabyte and gigabyte, is that not? Is it not a fair thing? Is gigawatt not a thing? A gigawatt. 1 billion watts. Oh shit. Megawatts. How much is that? 1 million watts. Wait, a kilowatt? Okay, a kilowatt is a, see, no, you're wrong. A kilowatt is 1000 watts, a megawatt is 1 million watts, and a gigawatt is 1 billion watts. So a gigawatt is higher than a megawatt. Okay, so the car does not consume 1 billion watts. Imagine though. What if my car used 2 gigawatts or something like that? It may actually be the GOAT. Anyway, it consumes around 15.2 to 17.6 kilowatts per 100 kilometers. Is that not... How does that compare to like liters? Using domestic average in Belgium, roughly 30 cents the kilowatt. A full charge for the Cooper at the 50 kilowatt battery costs around 15 euros. Per 100 kilometers, this equates to around 4.5 euros to 5.3 euros per 100 kilometers. And the normal car uses 6.5 liters per 100 kilometer, and gas price is around 2. So let's just put it at a ballpark 13 bucks per 100 kilometer. And this one does 4.5 / 5.3. I'm sorry to say, bro, but maybe the Mini Cooper, maybe they're actually locked in. Lifespan? I don't know, 15 years. You have a warranty of 8 years. So like, at least 8 years. That's a decent lifespan. Its top speed though isn't that fast, sadly enough. And its acceleration is also pretty bad. I know, that's cooked. I have no clue what to pick. I'll pick this. Like 150 kilometers per hour top speed. Are they broad? Yeah. I've been in them once in my life, but that was like 15 years ago. So maybe they're like broader now. I don't know, man. I've never actually had a problem with a Mini. I know it's like a woman car, you know? But... I don't know. If I could get it at a normal price, I wouldn't really mind. Say it like that. Because like they are way too expensive, don't get me wrong. Right. Does it not drive? Like, it drives. Yeah, I also don't see me driving one, but like, it drives. I really can't be too picky, you know? If I have the option of getting an electric car for pretty cheap, I really shouldn't care what brand it is. Will it look stupid? Yeah. Me in a Mini will probably look very stupid. But it's a car. Insurance isn't something that I have to worry about. So that's not my problem. Aura? Why would they not want to cover it? Why would they not do that? Yeah, but I have a perfect driving record. Why would they do that? I have 2 years of 0 traffic infringements. I haven't even ran a red light in 2 years. Like I'm actually the best driver you've ever seen. I'm 007, bro. 0 accidents, 0 violations, 7 kilometers driven. I'm 007. Like, what do you mean about my antics? You mean my insane skill with knowing the limits of my car? Yeah, I know how to drive. The wrong address. Oh, poor Mo, bro. Yeah, seems pretty base to me if you ask me. How we live 50 in the S corner. Does anyone do it like that? Does anyone do it like that? For the people watching for the story, I'm very sorry. It's just pretty bad.
奴らはもう手の届かない脅威ではない。私たちの戦える相手よ。だから私たちは前へと進みます。闇の使徒アシエンを滅ぼし、エオルゼアを救済する。それが守護者の一中たる。
That was like my first time that I, like, that was like the second time that I drove alone. And no, you can't, because except for that, there is legit almost nothing. There is nothing. Like, okay, the only one that you can say is not being able to tank. Like, forgetting what gas I need to pump. But I fixed that, I figured it out. That's the only thing.
人は愚かなだけではないようだ。だが、脅威の一つを払っただけのこと。汝を認めるには至らぬ。
Okay, thank you, Dragon, for like saying the most obvious shit I've ever heard in my life. Actual goat. Okay, what now? Speak with Minfilia. Yeah, I can do that. I can do that. Beep beep. Huh? No, I can't. I can't. Let me over. No. Oh. Do it like this then. Here. That also works. And don't forget, I may be like the biggest goat with that driving, like, slipping test that I had to do. My ass was the only one that passed level 2, bro. I was the only one that passed level 2. Sorry, level 3. I passed level 3. You didn't even have levels. You guys were on a, like, easier difficulty, bro. I passed level 3. Yeah, she's dead. But it is... Okay, I think that's the final part. I think we've done... Right? I think it's time for me to do the raid now. I'm not sure. This as if a dagger has been thrust into my breast. But 'tis a pain we must learn to bear if we are to forge ahead with our duty. The battles we have fought have taken the lives of so many. Luzua, Moonbrinda, our fellows at the Waking Sands. The Their spirit and dedication to our cause, however, will never be lost as long as we rise to fight once more. Alright, sleep well, brother. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Well, today, actually. Wait, will you be there for the gaming events? Will you be there? It's at 7 p.m. Prop, okay. I'll take that. I hardly need to remind you of this, of course. It is for my own benefit that I repeat these words. A reaffirmation of mine own chosen path. Holy. If I do not rebuild the foundation of my resolve, I am like to collapse in a fit of weeping. My apologies again, Arity. There is no other to whom I could display such weakness. Send me a text as a reminder. I'll do that. Have a good night, brother. You are my pillar of strength, and I fear I shall have need of your steadfast presence in the days to come. Okay, no problem, bro. A victory won, a comrade lost, to honor the fallen, the living forge ever on, towards the light of a new day. I'm not done. I'm not done. So like, is this the last part? But I can check this, right? In like the new game plus thingy? Part 5. Okay, there's no way. There's no way there's a part after this, right? Like, I'm guaranteed that I'm at the last part now. Mask of Grief. Okay. Woo. Hello, Ida. Yay, it's Arity. Great. That's crazy. Oh, it's no use. I'm trying to stay positive, but it's just hard, you know. The thing is, I know Moen would tell me off if she saw me moping around like this. Which is why I decided to cheer myself up by getting her a special flower. I placed an order for a moon daisy with Rowena a little while ago, and it's ready to be picked up. The trouble is, I find Rowena a bit difficult at the best of times, and well, this isn't one of them. I know it's silly, but I just can't face it at the moment. So I was wondering, do you think you could maybe collect it for me? I have the coin to pay for the flower right here. Yeah, of course I can, bro. I'll pick up your flower. Thank you so much. I'll be waiting for you and the daisy at Rathfrost. That's probably where we buried her. Cause I don't know, so I'm guessing. Nope. I don't know why I checked that. I'm so used to like in WoW. Because every time I play WoW, I'm basically achievement hunting, right? Because there's nothing else to do in that game. So every single time that I have a little bit of downtime, I instantly go and check my achievements. Like, what do I do? What's next? What next? And in this game, I have no achievement to get. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'm still doing the main quest for 15 years. Here, payment. Get me the flower, bro. Is she such an annoying lady then? I haven't read a singular of her dialogue, so I wouldn't know. Alright, let's get out of here. No, 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 no. I don't know how low I have to go. Oh, it's here. I don't have to go low at all. Here. Rowena can be so annoying. I don't think so. She gave me the flower and she seemed pretty nice. She probably gave like some message about you not picking it up yourself, which is pretty weird, which is completely valid. What the fuck? Is that the first time that I've heard her talk or something? Thought she was mute. I'm gonna give it a... Of course she isn't. She talks to me. And now the low poly dragon.
ほう、奴が動いたか。
Okay. We're reaching the peak of the song, which probably implies that we're reaching the final part, I'm guessing. It's like the dragons are here, bro. Is the miss notification?
聞こえるか？イシュガルドに動きがあった。至急、石の家まで戻ってくれ。
Yeah, we saw, bro, we saw. They're getting cooked, son. They're getting cooked. We need to help. And I need to buy a new chest piece. Because I cannot go on like this. My current one looks a little bit too stupid. Your mount can fly no higher, bro. Mount, you really got a lucky, I'm not gonna lie. What the hell? XUC is live? My juicer. I know what I will be watching tonight then. He played like a game from the Summer Game Fest. Like the Sands game. I don't see the appeal of it, I'm gonna lie. To me it looks like a pretty blatant... What the fuck? My hair is so cooked today. Like look, it's gotten to the point where this one... Like I have curly hair normally. But as long as it doesn't reach a certain point, it's really not that noticeable. But it's gotten to a point now where it's either I expose the fact that my hairline is so far back that it can't even be seen as a line anymore, and because I'm going bald, you know, bald as shit, or I just have to live with the fact that I now have a permanent nerd cut. Until I get to, it either has to reach like a certain point where I can like put it back far enough, and then it's good, because like now it's, you know, it's too short to put it back far enough. And yes, I know I don't have hair here, it's completely cooked. I'm getting Nintendo 64. Or I have to accept, or it has to become like long enough that this curve basically, like this one can be like over the side. Not like, you know, not emo side, but normal sideways. Okay. The envoy is here. Is it Ishgard? Oh, it's her. Thank you for receiving me at such short notice. Time is of the essence, so I would forego the usual pleasantries, if I may. Certainly, you come with news of the Dravians? Aye, the dragons have begun their attack in earnest. The first wave reached the central highlands a short while ago, and battle was joined soon thereafter. Sir Aymeric himself sallied forth from a contingent of temple knights and several companies of the noble house's finest. Though the beasts were ultimately forced into retreat, our victory, if such it may be called, came at the cost of many of our own, too many. We will not withstand a second wave should the Dravians renew their assault. You paint a grim picture, my lady. It is reinforcements you seek then? We do. Though it pricks our pride, it is plain we cannot protect Ishgard with our ranks thus thinned by the Horde. Sir Aymeric would meet with you to discuss the possibility of enlisting your aid. Very well, I shall depart for Cortes at once. I must warn you, however, that the involvement of the Crystal Braves is by no means assured. Our commitment to quelling the unrest in Ul'dah must take precedence. It is with such contingencies in mind that I must make another request. The Scions of the Seventh Dawn are known for sharing close ties with all three of the Grand Companies of Eorzea. Would you consent to plead our case to their leaders? So I will gladly appeal to the Grand Companies on your behalf. I dare not promise a favorable reply. You needed say no more. Considering our past dealings with the Eorzean Alliance, I can very well imagine how our plea will be received. But the fate of Ishgard hangs in the balance. We must explore every avenue still open to us, no matter how unpromising. I see, very well. I shall send envoys to each of the allied nations and have them present your request directly to the heads of the Grand Companies. In the event that your plea does receive a favorable answer, know that any support is certain to be conditional. Demands will be made of Ishgard. That is only to be expected. Rest assured that I speak with Sir Aymeric's authority in this matter, and that our actions are fully sanctioned by the Holy See. Which brings me to my final request, a personal appeal to you, Warrior of Light. The Lord Commander much desires to speak with you, regardless of your fellow's involvement. You faced Midgardsormr and survived. Anything you can share with your experience may yield us an advantage over our foe. I have nothing. Thank you. You wear the mantle of a hero well. Would seem the road leads us both to Camp Dragonhead then. Seek me out when you arrive, Hardy. I'm just adding words now, which seem logical to me to be in a sentence. Oh, she's still alive? Yeah, she ran away. Ice heart. Or maybe she's like the envoy of Shiva. I don't even know what her title is. That would be a pretty awful title though.
人が犯した罪による因果が元凶ならばその因果必ず断ち切ってみせる。
Okay, there goes the shield.
さあ、気高き竜たちよ。長きにわたり運動を守っていた魔法障壁は消えた。忌々しき罪人の巣窟、コート・イシュガルドは目前だ。その牙と炎で裁きを下すがいい。
Are they good? Okay, well, sure. Still have nothing from the Crystal Tower, so my best guess is that at the moment I don't have to do that. My goat, man. Hoshford or whatever the fuck his name is. The goat. Talk with knights at the gates of judgment. Yeah. Never been in this place. Would be cool if I can finally reach Dravania. But something inside of me tells me that Dravania is part of the expansion and not of the base game. I recently started watching an anime. It's not good, don't get me wrong. Well, no, it actually is good, but like not story-wise. It is... I think it's a rom-com. I think. I don't even know. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't think the main characters are like actually interested in each other romantically, but I think it's a rom-com. And I'm doing it in dub this time around. Like I used to watch in dub, then I switched to sub, but I was like, I don't like the sub of this one. I switched to the dub, and I've actually been really enjoying it. I don't know why, because it's so obvious that it's changed for the Western audience, you know? Because they use stuff that I don't think any Japanese person is ever using in their day-to-day life, because they don't have the words, because it's a meme culture thingy. But I don't know. Scions, we expected you at Camp Dragonhead. My apologies. We chanced to hear that there had been trouble at the gates, and thought it prudent to investigate the cause. Then you have learned of the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders, and they came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. Treachery or... yeah, treachery. Treachery, because it's treacherously, so... But let us speak more of this back at the camp. Sir Aymeric awaits you. Can we talk with like the actual goat instead of this guy? Right. Yeah, the worms roar. I'll do your quests. A horse found. The goat. This game knows me well enough. It's like, yeah, let's make sure he enjoys the cutscene. Let's do it with the goat. And now it's gonna be an unvoiced one. Bruh. No, it's gonna be voiced. It's gonna be voiced. Just. No, it's not. It's not. No. Let me in. Let me in. I'd aim rigged. Oh. I thank you for coming with such haste, and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yeah. We are but recently returned from the Gate of Judgments ourselves. Given the circumstances, we quite understand if you would prefer to postpone our appointed audience. On the contrary, Mr. Alphanon, I think it more important than ever to this meeting that this meeting takes place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's walls the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcements, however, I would introduce you to your close friend and stalwart ally, Estinheim. We've already met this guy. He's the commander. Wait, what the fuck is Hoshford? Look. Oh wait, no, we have not met this guy. Who the fuck is he? Bro has blades on his legs. That's useless as shit. It's a dragoon. With a sick ass weapon though, I cannot lie. May I present to you Ishgard's Azure Dragoon? An impressive title, though I confess I know precious little of the Order of Dragoons. Yes, see? You're formidable warriors all, yet even among such masters of the lands, Estinheim is without equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of dragons, and made us content with any Dravanian. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. So you are the adventurer of whom they spoke. I see now why my blood fair sang in anticipation of our meeting. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I would share with you what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics taken captive after the assault on the gates. It would seem that the Lady Iceheart and her Dravanians share a common goal, the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Heldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Cortes since Ishgard's founding. Aye, many are the scars of our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Heldrath plucked from the bested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard, and one possessed of untold power. Should it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dread creature will be restored to the height of its strength, and then no wall or ward would ever be strong enough to deny him. I'm just gonna skip some stuff. Doesn't matter. My vengeful son hath waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. But through stout walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics. The dragons are another matter. They are individuals within the Dravanian horde whom the entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their true strength. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endured, patient, calculating, inexorable. You must understand, these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that is especially true of the great worms. They, who spent centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaign as if mere hours had passed. It has been 20 years since Nidhogg last darkened our skies, 20 years for him to gather his strength, and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike at the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with this creature then? Of that we cannot be certain. Though we know the heretics covet the eye, we have been unable to determine their plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistresses seem fit to rend in Ishgard's protection. It is a weakness that Dravians are not like to leave untested. So it would seem, you have described your plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander. Yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plain. Ishgard has needs of allies, and I would have you bolster our front lines in readiness for the coming battle against the dragons. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which concerns only Ishgard and Ravania. Is they're like gonna go to us as well, what the fuck? When the Eorzean Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused us. Does it not seem grossly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I make no attempt to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city to the ground, the Horde will have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. Soon thereafter, the ruins of Cortes would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the Garlean's arrival, that is, for you may be certain that the Empire would not hesitate to claim Cortes. They would not even have to draw steel. An imperial province sharing a borders with Mordana. 7 hells. Mordona. Very well. We will assist you in repelling the dragon. The roar of a great worm may have shaken the firmament. But we of Eorzea will not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor did I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar. Allow me, Sir Aymeric. Through the power of the eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you, and the eye itself is of no relevance to this tale. It is not essential that I bear it with me wherever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared was Nidhogg. Aye, he means to hurl his horde against Danifan's collar and shatter the remaining wards that protect the city. There can be no doubt, the worm has summoned his minions to war. Okay, we have to kill the dragon, I guess. I don't think he's a primal or anything like that, so I don't think that's... Committed to the cause. I am insanely committed to the cause, brother. You don't wanna know. Sorry. Minfilia in the Rising Stones. Yeah. I wonder if I'm wondering when I will have to fight against the dragon. I hope it's not that long from now. But it's not gonna be for today though. That I can tell you. Because we are approaching the 3 AM mark. Which will be the end for me.
おかえりなさい。現地はどうだったの？
大きな戦いになるかもしれない。皆を集めてもらえるだろうか。状況を説明したい。
つまりこれまでイシュガルドに現れていたのは石膏。間もなく邪竜ニーズヘックの眷属たるドラゴン族が大挙して押し寄せてくるということね。
それに竜の方向が発せられた以上、残された時間に余裕はないだろう。
ドラゴン族はその辺の魔物とは比べられないほど力を持っている。
イシュガルドが改めて警戒するということは、当然上位の眷属も現れるはず。
イシュガルドとドラゴン族の戦争。
この戦いは本来イシュガルドの問題ではあるが、アルフィノ様の言う通り、ゆくゆくはエオルゼア全体の問題ともなり得るからな。
そういうことだ。我々暁、それにクリスタルブレイブの双方でイシュガルド防衛に協力することを提案したい。
1000年もの間繰り広げられているというこの戦いに加わることになるのね。 私たちの目的はエオルゼアの救済。暁としてできることがあれば協力しましょう。あなたもこの件を最優先してもらえると助かります。ありがとう。守りましょう、イシュガルド。
私はこれより各グランドカンパニーの名手に援軍を求める。クリスタルブレイブを派遣する許可も取らなくてはならない。皆それぞれの対応に当たってくれ。
I don't trust those guys for shit. Standing back, talking with two, I don't trust them for shit. And our spy guy that like got quote unquote like misinformed about the information he gave, of course he like also suspects them. We're gonna get cooked. That's all I can say. We're gonna get cooked. Something Dragon Slayer. I have bid the Archons travel to their assigned stations. Should the members of the Alliance agree to pledge Grand Company soldiers to Ishgard's cause, our comrades will be on hand to act as intermediaries for the duration of the conflict. A small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support I leave to Alphinaud. For you, my friend, a different task awaits. I would have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant Stall is but a short flight from the snowfields of Hortus. It is not unimaginable that the fighting may spill across the border. Brief Slavborn on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies. The frontier settlers must be prepared for aught that might wing its way over our walls. I only hope that such precautions prove necessary. Before you leave, might I suggest that you have Tadoruk accompany you? She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. Sure. If you want a secretary that doesn't know how to fight with me when I do this, then yeah, sure. We can do that. Tadaru. Slapborn's next. Wondering, should I buy the chest piece or the legs? Both look... I don't know, man. This leg piece does look insanely bad. And I guess the top thing looks meh. But the legs just look like shit. Let's see. Oh, is it this? Augmented Ironworks. That's not for me. Wait. Disciple of War. That's what I am. Augmented Ironworks offending. Augmented Ironworks trousers offending. Armor, head. Trousers. Okay, these seem like normal ass pants. And what does the chest piece look like? Okay, that also looks insanely stupid. So let's just get the pants. Gauntlet. And leggings. Legs. Can't buy anything else. No. Oh, that stupid coat is part of my chest piece and not my leggings. You're kidding. Oh, condolences. I thought it was part of that. I should have. Yeah, nah, I should have switched to chest plate then. No! Oh, I have to live with this now. Knowing that I could have had a meh chest piece instead of a shitty That's life. Okay. Accomplished adventurer. I have a cutscene with you? You're a random ass dude. No. Oh, wrong button. Oh. Should have this bullshit in my inventory. I don't know what it does. Where's he? In here? Yeah. Angular adventurer. What the fuck? This guy has an angle to him. Okay, and where's this guy then? On the wall. Like, Austere adventure? I don't know what these verbs mean. Oh, they're not verbs, I think. They're not. They're descriptive words. I don't know. I don't know what the name of it is in English. Adverbs. Did that? Or l'adjectif in French. Or bijvoeglijk naamwoord in Dutch. In case I wanted to scare someone with that horrible language. Thing is, I'm thinking about ending it here. But let's continue until we kill the dragon, shall we? I don't know how long that's gonna take. But how long can it be? Please, please don't be too long. Wait, I think that's a dead end. Okay, put the fries in the bag. I'll just DP there. I don't like this city, man. I don't like it. It doesn't have my vibe. Give me the Chamber of Rule. Nope. The guy named Loyal Housemaid isn't standing here anymore. Well, he was standing there, but he's not there. He gave up his bit. At least I have blue pants, which you can't even see. Fuck, man. Elfinaut, let's get into it.
我々もイシュガルドの情報を掴んではいたのだが、ここまで急を要する事態になっていたとはな。
我々クリスタルブレイブはアイメリク教の要請に応じ防衛に援軍を派兵するつもりだ。
承知した。お二方とも異論ないな。
ええ、問題ありません。
クリスタルブレイブの派兵については何ら異論はない。 速やかに展開できるよう各所に根回ししておこう。問題は我々がどうするか。
どういうことだ？
現状ではエオルゼア都市軍事同盟から簡単に戦力を出せんということだ。我々三国は未だ蛮族との対立が続いている。日々蛮族を抑え蛮神の権限を封じているのだ。アルフィノ殿が把握していない範囲でもな。
それにアウトロ戦区も捨ておけません。この3社が停戦を誓ったところでテレジやデレジのような御人が独走すればどうなるか、結果は明白でありましょう。
それではエオルゼアの危機を目前にして戦力を出せないと。
Wow. Emotion bait?
慌てるな。そうではない。主戦力になるほどの
Yeah, like,
援
what did it
軍
think,
は
bro?
出せぬということだ。
They legit said they have their own problems.
同盟軍からもいくらかの部隊は回そう。ただしあくまで補助戦力と捉えてもらいたい。
本格的に派兵できないにせよ、各国のグランドカンパニー内で所属する冒険者への協力要請を出すことはできます。各員の判断により助力に向かうよう通達いたしましょう。
そうだな。正規部隊を回せない以上、それが最善だろう。
Does you need to like a lot of money for those?
状況になっても有志の冒険者に頼る。
Doesn't
あな
matter,
た方
bro.
はそれでもグランドカン
What a
パニーの名
pretentious
士か。
prick. Who cares?
エオルゼア都市軍事同盟はどうしたのだ。こういった時にこそエオルゼアのために動くのが同盟軍ではないのか。
Fellow men, man. It's people that like abandoned y'all.
我
Yeah.
々はグランドカンパニー
Does
の
bro
名士である
know? Let's focus on our own problems first. Like, what is he on
無
about?
論エオルゼアの太平のために努力は惜しまん。イシュガルドの同盟軍への再加入も願うところだ。だがそれ以前に国と民を守らねばならん。自国を守り他国と協力してこそ初めてエオルゼアという大地に目を向けることができる。
Yeah, fully
ど
valid,
う
but
かそこを理解してほしい。
わかりました。メルウィブ提督。無礼な言葉遣いで失礼した。
bro, it's not that deep. It's not that deep.
貴様を同盟軍冒険者選抜隊の隊長として任命する。各国のグランドカンパニーに所属する冒険者を集い、イシュガルド防衛の任についてもらいたい。ナナモ様、不滅隊から少しでも多くの戦力を回したく存じます。そこで同人団の権限を一時的に拡大、不滅隊が受け持っている治安維持にあて余力ができた部隊を順次派兵するというのはいかがでしょうか。ナナモ様、
Does she have like a translator next to her, or like what's the
すま
point?
ぬ。問題ない。良きに計らえ。
I thought she was gonna like do some suicide act or something that she said in like the previous chapter, but I guess not.
ナナモ様はお体の具合でも悪いのか。
いえ、そのようには伺っておりませんが。
I don't get these glasses.
そう
Like the bottom
Nara.
half still there and the top half gone? What are you doing? What kind of weird glasses are that? It's either like you have the full border or you have no border. I don't know how you can do it with no border, but it's one or the other. You cannot just cut half of the border off. That's not how it works. But alright. On to the next cutscene. Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of adventurers on yet another mission of inestimable danger. That's not what it said. But I fear we have been left with little alternative. We cannot well abandon Lord Harshavant and Sir Aymeric to their fate. We must abide by the council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our roles as Georgia's guardians. Short-sighted? Brother, that's called like looking out for your own people. Fuck. Does he know? Captain Ilbert, what's news? Then the assault is begun? We have at this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leaders. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Durian there at their steel vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights and thin the Dravian horde ere they descend upon Isgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Erity, I would have you and your adventurer allies bolster the defenses at the Steps of Fate. Report first to Sir Merkelane at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May the gods grant us victory. I'll do that myself. I'll conquer my own victory. Some shit like that. I'll make my own victory. I'm wondering if the raid's gonna be fun. I'm actually really looking forward to it. So if the raid's gonna be boring as shit, we will not be playing the next expansion, I can tell you that now. It's like one of the main reasons that I play MMOs is mostly to raid. I don't really care about a lot of the other stuff. Well, I do care about, like in WoW, about most things, at least in classic WoW, but that's different, you know, it's my main game. Compared to like this game, I'm kind of just doing it to raid and see how the raid is in this game. If it's bad, I mean, no reason for me to play something bad, I guess. There. Oh, two more. Okay. Computer said fuck you for a little bit. Only a little bit though. Bam! Hit him with the 4. Bam! Uppercut. There he goes. Okay, that's a little far, but I can get there. I'm a little bit high, what the hell? I'm not gonna admit it, this is a cool ass bridge. Like if your country made that shit IRL, you should be pretty proud of it, because like damn son. What the hell did you do that? The whole thing is, to be honest, pretty impressive. Like that whole place. I really cannot give enough shits to walk out of that. Hordes. Yeah, I guess. Horde commander. Oh, you're in for a rough day, buddy. There, it's nice knowing you. Oh, I wasn't enough. There. There. I helped you guys. Is it good enough? A machinist. The very... Anyway, wait, let me change something. My adventurer's blade. That's my portrait. Let's edit the portrait. No, please, for the love of God. Bring me back to norm. Okay. Reset the camera. Yes. Okay. Anyway, this. Welcome. Why would anyone ever pick that? Like what? Chuckle? You can go for this. The hunchback. Yeah, perfect. You're like your armor clipping in your face. Oh, has it ever been better? It has. Oh, wait. That's perfect. That's perfect. Do that again. Fuck, why is there such a delay on when you can pause again? Yeah, perfect. The punch of God. I know. Holy damn, okay, that's actually really annoying. Elbow to the cheek. Elbow to the cheek, bro. You're getting cooked. Okay, no. Oh, whoa. Okay, I mean, that's an option, I guess. Yes, exactly. That's what we want. Wait, you can use the beginning of the hug as like the most ego thing you've ever seen in your life. I'm ascending. I'm gonna pick that. Can I like maybe there's like a wait, oh wait, fog may actually be goated. Wait. No, no, no. With what the hell? Exclamation mark. A balloon with some particles. Wait, did it cook? Did it cook? What am I doing, man? There. Steps of Fate. Yeah, I'm guessing this is the fight. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of fate, a great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the Sea of Clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation for the arcane wards that form the barrier we call the Nifn Scholar. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, that thrice damned witch Iceheart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus are the dragons now able to land unhindered upon the steps of fate. Should the Ravanians succeed in destroying the remainders of the wards, the winged devils will be free to swarm within the city itself. Needless to say, we cannot suffer that to happen. It shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge wherein the wards are sealed. 3 yet remain, and we have dispatched our forces accordingly. I would ask you and your comrades to accompany our defenders at the outermost wards. I should hope that includes us as well, yes? Sir Amarek? Nope. Well, yeah, he said my friends, so... The Signs of the Seventh Dawn? You could not well stand idly by while the horde threatens the good people of Ishgard. Indeed, to do otherwise would go against all that Master Luzois has taught us. As for where we may be most of assistance, I think it's prudent we divide into 2 groups. Ira and I will join the rear guard. Right, if the dragons should reach us, you'll be sure to give them what for. Thank you, all of you. Pray speak with me again when your preparations are complete, and together we shall stand against the horde. I don't think I'm gonna find a group for this though. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Oh wait, maybe this isn't with a group. Holy big dragon. Oh damn, it's actually not with a group. What the fuck? We claim victory this day. Accept the fury into your heart, or defend this bridge with your life's blood. And defend this bridge with your life's blood. Protect the holy sea of Ishgard. I'm so fucking ready, bro. Here. Let me get aggro. Oh, okay, bro, that's a little bit fast, huh? Barrier strength. I mean, what do you want me to do about that? It's gonna fall 100%, right? But I can try. Oh, Lucia the Radiant is a paladin. Nice. What in the... Everyone fall back now. I'm trying, bro, but I'm like on the ground. What's his gas bar? Let me ask. Doesn't have one. Oh, he's gonna push us away. Oh, it's devoted dragoon. Always nice to have a devoted dragoon on the scene. Wait, what the fuck? These NPCs actually know how to like do mechanics and stuff. I don't think I have a healer. Oh no, there's a healer. I think I kind of locked in on that. Makes ready to breathe fire. Okay, well then I will not stand in front of you. That's all I can say. Yeah. Perfect. Can do a triple. Triple empowered. Which was actually bad now that I think about it, because this actually deals more damage. Whoa, 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 whoa! Okay, I guess we run. Open defensive. Open another defensive. Okay, well you can do it, you guys. Okay. Let me full aggro and everything. Monkey the Luffy is in my game. Huh, even though I have aggro, they don't actually aggro on me. Did I? Okay, let's kill this big guy. Perfect. I think this deals less damage the further away you are. Oh, it certainly does not. get it. Everybody get stupid. Come on. Come on, yeah. Let's pop that. Flame breath, get out of there. Oh, the barrier is gone. The dragon obviously isn't. Well, he is going down. Doesn't seem like they actually follow me, which is kind of keep it a bug. Really annoying. I have everything on me. Will be more than fine. Okay, it's time. Everybody get stupid. Come on. Come on, yeah. Perfect. 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 Something inside me tells me to, like, defeat him before the knights lose resolve. I really want to, but I don't think I can. Oh no, it's fine. It's one of fine. More than fine. Everybody, that's stupid. Perfect. That's like the first long battle that I haven't done with other people in a long time. To be honest, really expected this to be with other people. But I guess like he's in the primal or something, so we don't really care. The dragons, they are withdrawing. Victory is ours. Dragoon weapons do look incredibly sick. Holy damn, they look sick. Oh, look at that. What the fuck, bro? Mine seems bummy compared to that. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions, slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why did you not join your minions and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Shouldn't really mock him, bro. Perhaps you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl to do your bidding now, do you not? No matter. I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your dead will sate my lands. Okay, Aura. Yo, Elfanaut, what cutscene will you bring me? Erdi, the dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my crystal brace were not found wanting. Emmerich, yo, what's up, bro? Commander Levelier, Erdi, true to your word, you arrived to aid us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I would stay and lavish you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon that I might express my thanks with the proper courtesy. Okay, but like his sword also looks cool. Is warrior, even though it's the best class to like actually play in terms of gameplay, right? We all know. Is it the bummest class in terms of weapons? Because an axe, if you're being completely honest, you can never have a cool axe. We have indeed achieved the victory of singular importance. Like even Gorehowl was pretty fucking boring. Like, or Hellscream's axe. Hellscream, I think is actually just the name. Or no, it's Gorehowl. What the fuck am I on about? Like that one, even that, it's not that great. Not that great. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and scattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished. And mayhaps equally significant, the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperation with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come when Ishgard proclaims itself a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggles against dragons and primals, the Askians and the Empire, but step by infiltrating step, we march ever nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope for tomorrow. It is a hope that shall sustain us in the days come and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend. And I, for one, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time for levity. I must accompany Captain Ilbear back to Ul'dah and reassign those braves whose squads suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pay return to Revenant's Stall and share your tale with Minfilia in person. No, I will be going to the inn and actually hit the bed. Because isn't it? We will see to informing the other nations of what took place here. Do be sure to give our regards to Minfilia. Sure, bro. Sure. Right, let's go to an inn. Is there an inn actually in any place here? No, right? I mean, yeah, there's one here. You think I can enter that now? Gate guard. Okay. Before the dawn. Coming to Ishgard. Select the duty from the main menu, followed by your journal. Journal. Oh, yeah, of course. How is this supposed to, like, help me, bro? Okay, it doesn't matter. I guess I'm not allowed in. I get it. I get it. You don't want me there. Is there an inn here? No. There's not an inn here. Okay, then let's go to Gridania. The best place anyways. $271, okay. I guess it's a cool sword. Huh, meh. It's meh. Plus he's playing a Dark Knight. Yo, Inkeep! Aight. That's it. That's all she wrote. The ID. Something. It's gonna close. Alright, everyone. I hope you have a good day, a good evening, a good afternoon, or a good lunch, or whatever you're having. I don't know if I'll be online tomorrow. Maybe we'll see how the game shows go. We'll see. And I think we are reaching the actual end of A Realm Reborn. And I think we're doing Crystal Tower tomorrow. I'm not even sure if that's possible or not. But maybe it is. You never know. If it is, I look forward to it. Because I will be failing a lot of times, probably. I probably will even get kicked from group, or I won't even get in a group in the first place. You never know. So, have a good one, everyone.